king, he's a model machine. Big rig rolling on a 3D dream. Clean as a whistle, sharp as a beam. Breath of camper king, he's living the stream.
Oh yeah, I am so going to make a trailer to that music. Thank you, Mr. Gimme Wombat, for it. Hello everybody, welcome. Yes, we're in the Sky Courier. I've decided to change from the passenger to the courier cargo version. Hello everybody, welcome. I'm going to start at the top and make my way down very briefly. Michael from Canberra, mate, first one in. Started off as number 2 on the list. Wow, how did that happen? I think he's back to number 1. Oh, Mr. TPHI is number 1. There she is. Hello, welcome, Mr. TPHI. You guys are hopefully have settled down now. Timothy, good morning. Gazda, hello. Visualize, hello, welcome. Who else? Mutt Dog's in there. G'day. Moving down. Bruden, hello mate, welcome. Jared, awesome intro, I'm loving that sound. Yep, Hulk, there we go. And if I missed anybody, it's not on purpose because I was scrolling down a bunch of names and chat and stuff. So, all right, we're back inside. Get some of that sound on. Now I've got to work out how to get one of these things going. I have flown this before. I don't remember everything that needs to get done, but we'll work it out as we go. Did you guys see in Say Intentions, Two-Tone Murphy will be saying director while you fly? I know that he has his voice in there. I don't know what. Sightseeing director. Okay, I'll work that out now. He's missing the T. Yes, I did. I've watched somebody else actually use his voice, which is actually awesome. I don't have Say Intentions. All right, take a battery. Gonna get my generators on already because I'll forget about them. I wonder if we need this from normal to boost to get this going. Standby. Okay, thank you. Yep, got that on. Yep. Ice prop and no. Yep. Okay. Get you out of the way. What do we got?
TAWS system test. Okay.
Okay, it's working. Thank you. Yep. Okay, thank you. No other fuel. I don't see a fuel switch here. So maybe we don't have one. Okay. Boost for startup, I'm guessing. Alright, clear prop. No, I can't do that. Get out and do your stuff, Brett. That's got to go out. It's got to come off. I might want that. Got to take all the bits and pieces off first. Alright, we'll get everything else on that side. Nothing else. Jake. Hello, Jake, mate. He's in his new favourite aircraft. I know that you say intentions, it looks pretty cool. I'm not so sure how much I will use it, that's all. My patheticness of flying and understanding of how things work. Auto feather is off. You want that down, do you? Look, maybe one day I'll actually have a look at it. Well, you can't press this thing. No. Alright. Let's get over here. Oh, that's my friction, that's why. Yeah, we want it in run. Okay, cool, thank you. Left starter. Oh, got my door open. Hey, how do you shut the door? What the heck? My door's open. That's better. Sheesh. Oh, what's going on quiet? I think I'm missing something. Missing an ignition. That is inertial separators. Stall warning. Can't press. I don't actually hear that engine running. Is there? I've just got it on the starter, have I? Where is the magneto part to it? Can't be that quiet, surely not. It's environmental, don't need that. So if I turn the starter off, just stop. Oh, hello. Is that my aircraft is that loud, is it? Oh, sorry, is this electric? Oil pressure to the right, okay, yep, starter's on the right, that's correct. Can I have a look out there? Right side not starting. I hear the starter trying to get going. What am I missing? It's on run, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hang on. I need to actually take this one. Where's the left? From run. That one there. You can stay down there. We're not running it yet. What did I do? Haven't got the right one going. Oh, boost is not on, that's why. Go back to normal on the left. Alright, that should actually get it going. Excuse me, get past you. Yep, there we go. Never mind me, I'll get this going eventually. Bleed air is off. Don't need that part on. Stall warning. Where is my bleed air? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I actually didn't put this on. No seatbelt needed. We'll actually put the anti-collision on now. Auto further is off. Hang on, where are we? To run. Yep. Start off. Bleed air. Where is my bleed air on this thing? People commenting and checking out. Hey, go to this. Everyone on my screen is an OV10. Your voice seems like... Okay, sorry. Yes, I might have cranked that down a bit. Hang on. Whoop, let's not boom it too much. There we go. How's that? Model matching. I turned mine to Ultra. Make sure you've got yours on Ultra. Okay, there's that tornado again. Just sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Yep, that's the vacuum cleaner. Okay, so what am I forgetting? Done. Bleed air is off.
Overspeed.
This is just my test.
Overspeed.
Okay, well, they all work, but let's try those ones there that actually say bleed air. Auto feather is off. Where's auto feather? I actually have an auto feather. We're working it out. We're working it out. I should take a logo. Don't need that. Don't need that. I will take my taxi lights because... What was that one? Taxi lights, yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes blow heat.
Alright. Other aircraft, you're off. If someone's going to fly the Tornado, I'm turning it off. Other aircraft. And I can still hear it. Why? Auto feather. I'm still looking for it. Why do I not have... Hey, you don't need that. Let's take that off you. Thank you. Maybe someone who knows what's going on can tell me where the auto feather thing is. But I can't find it. So... No. So until the Tornado, hang on, we want to go this way. Until the Tornado gets fixed, I'm just going to turn off other aircraft. I can't have a vacuum cleaner sounds. Upper right switch above parking brake. Okay, thank you. Cool, where's parking brake? Upper right switch. Hang on, that's not... Where's my parking brake? There. Arm. Oh, it's not on arm, it's on off. Thank you. And I want the pitot heat. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Mighty. Yeah, I got it, thank you. Up above the parking brake was the best one of putting it. Yep. What's Sergey? What's that mean? And welcome. Alright, so XF11 is next on my list, says Mud Dog. I'm not following the right path here. Let's go and follow the yellow line out. Engines up. Oh, yeah. Yep, we're all good. Oh, you're kidding. So other aircraft, it's not other aircraft sounds that stops that vacuum cleaner sound. Aircraft engines, aircraft miscellaneous, I don't know. Yes, Jess, I got park brake on. Thank you, good warning. Alright. Let's just use head movement, there we go. This guys, I'm off to set up student plan flight. Yep, float planes in the north. Where's the Pacific Northwest? Cool. Typing on phone, can't text. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know what your Thunder font didn't work. Sergey. Alright, let's get this going. But yeah, every time the tornado comes in to 2024 sim at the moment, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner when the engines are running. I don't know why it does that, but only inside the aircraft. Let's redo the barrow. What do you mean bandwidth too low? My model matching seems to be working. Alright. Move a little bit further forward. We'll let some of these others take off in front. What's the X15? Oh, don't crash. Are you kidding me? I'm going to load onto the airport direct this time. I don't think they were finished with Sim Update 3 and they released it. What do you mean you got a shaft from me? Did I miss your comments? Didn't I say hello? I was probably trying to juggle too many things. I don't know why it keeps crashing the desktop. I am a little peed off though. Yeah, I actually thought about jumping back into 2020. I don't think I'm ready to uninstall 2020 yet. Not if they're going to make a crash-worthy sim. Cessna looks like an AN12. Yeah, overwing twin prop. Probably not too dissimilar. There's a few aircraft similar to this. It's hung. Yeah, it has. Even the GPU's going like, yeah, no, I got nothing to do. Maybe we should go back to bed.
Thanks for the dono.
Hi, Ian, mate.
Hi, Brett. Sorry to hear you're having issues. Here's a coffee on me. Cheers, hot beverage.
Thank you, Ian. It was actually working fine. We fixed it all up the other night. So it seemed to actually be going quite well, but now it's struggling. Actually, the sim has frozen. Yeah, it's not. I can't press escape. I can't do anything. Is it? It's processing, but it just can't do anything. No, that circle stopped. It's not moving around down there anymore. Yay. I think I'm going to have to kill the service and try it again. I'll be right back. So when are they releasing Sim Update 4? I actually got the Saab 340 working, Mighty, the other night, but I couldn't fly out of Melbourne once I got over the harbour, which I think was actually to do with a DLC for Sydney, from Melbourne Harbour, I have now removed. No, I'm not having that start music again. It worked, yeah. Well, you won't see the blue screen of death. Maybe on your end, but not on my end. My end will just kill the stream. So you probably won't actually see the blue screen. But very annoying. Yeah, it works, and when it works, it's great. When it doesn't work, I wonder if the FSUIP 7 needs updating. Probably, but it shouldn't actually matter. I'm not doing any of those mission stuff. It gets in pretty quick, so that's good. Same aircraft, thank you. Flight. Now this is mucked up. I load in a flight and it goes all over the place on the map, but it's not the same in the system. So when you do that, in this map, it'll be right. Where are we? There, so that's the flight we're doing today, down to there, so all of those things, that's cool. But when you look on the map here, it just has direct and then this absolute spaghetti system of a mess there. Right, that's actually moving now, so that's good. I want to ride in a Cirrus jet so badly, yeah. Alright, we're good? We're good. Until we crash here, because this is exactly where we were trying to take off last time. Looks like everybody's in the same plane now, are they? So my model matching has died in the redo. Oh no, somebody's in a Hawk. Is everybody also in the same aircraft, or are you still in like P-38 and stuff? How you going, Dave, mate? It actually looks like I've got nothing but the Cessna as well. All right. That'll do. Now, if nothing else, everything is set up how it should be. But I don't have the fuel that I had, so I'm going to do a little bit of a refuel here because I set this up with extra fuel before taking off. No, not cargo, fuel. And now I don't have it, so I'm going back to 80%. Load aircraft. No, load immediately. Thank you. I just wasn't going to do it in the menu because I don't want it crashing. So that map looks correct. Alright. Aircraft is set, 0 flaps, got massive headwind. No headwind data though. Redo the Barrow. 29.97. Yep, park brakes on. Let's go around the Hawk. Alright, we're up. 14 knot headwind. Okay, that'll do. Is my landing lights actually on? None of them are on. Oh wow, okay. I'll take that on. Alright, cool. Alright, we're going to take this up to 10,000 feet for a start. Keep going, keep going, keep going. GPS on. Your dampener on. Let's go flight level change. Thank you. Alright. We're up. Alright. See you, Peru. Ooh, coffee. Who's having coffee? OV10 for me. Everyone shows up in OV10. Yeah. Wonderful live weather. I'm going to try and get above this. Keep the landing lights on for now. Alright, try and get a bit more of the chat. I have the FedEx logo. A DLC one, like a because they don't have one built in, do they? I didn't see that, but that'd be cool. Love the twin caravan. That's essentially what it is, isn't it? Third coffee. I need a second coffee. My wife's going to deliver it in about 25 minutes. Well, he says, I was out flying today with a friend, got in trouble. Tower told me to extend my downwind leg, so I dangled my right leg out the door. Not funny to them. Yeah. Alright, now let me go back a bit of the comments because I missed a whole bunch in there, I'm guessing. Sorry for missing you in the beginning there, Mr. Blowheag. I was getting a little bit trying to get rid of the mucked up sound files and trying to get the thing started because I didn't know what I was doing. Sergey says, Brett, your point end? What do you mean point end? Where are you from? Is that what you mean? Is that the translation? Australia, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, trying to juggle starting, that's right, yep. It's an ugly twin otter. I don't know about it being ugly. It's utilitarian, I think is what the word is. It has a certain amount of size in order to do a certain job. That's probably the best way of putting it. Alright, what else? EFB is completely messed up. EFB works fine on this. That's the map on the world that was wrong. So if I look at my EFB, hopefully, yeah, let's see there. It's actually loaded in now correctly where we're heading. So down to Pisco, San Juan de Macona, Atico Airport, Molida. You know what I noticed though? It now doesn't actually give the airport code here. I think you actually have to press go to, no, you can't actually go information. It must be this one here. Yeah, that one. So you've actually got to click on it to see what the airport code is. Previously, it actually used to say, I think, the airport code and then the name. Maybe. No, it did, because I used to write down all the codes so you guys know where it is and put it in chat. Alright, we're doing the climb. What's our altitude? Thank you. Checking that barrow's up to date. Landing lights are still on. We'll leave them on till 10. Still running a 9 to 10 knot wind here. Definitely got plenty of cloud though, nice and low. We're making our way to 10. Alright, we'll settle at 10. I'll take those landing lights back off then. And what's our airspeed? Around the 140 mark. True airspeed 167, and once we get it out to a level, we'll probably go a little faster there. But we are pretty much full balling it. Do we have? There's no mixture for this particular aircraft, so there's no leaning it out or anything. All right, reminds me of the Twin Otter. Yeah, very sim. Yeah, Mr. TPHI is going what? Effing sim. I know. He was trying not to say poop. Yeah, I might have been trying not to. Yeah. So many things are broken on it. Some of us just can't see traffic on it. Oh. Can I see traffic on it? Yeah, I can. Surprisingly, that's working for me. I wonder if that's something to do with other traffic being turned to maximum. Like I can even see LPE 2438 on display here. Matlock says, can't criticize people who like the Twin Otter. I love the short Skyvan. Twin Otter might be my favourite GA aircraft ever. Yeah? Engine condition levers to run is all it has. Yeah, that's what I was looking. Cold start and then to run. Do I actually run those back down to run now? Because that's cold start. So that should just be run. Is that correct? Yeah. That's it. And then when I want to turn them off, I go all the way down. Because we're not on starter anymore. I think that's about right. Oh, okay. We're actually doing 180 airspeed, so we probably could drop that back a bit. Where's my engines? There we go. Keep that right around the 180 mark. And that's into a 14 knot headwind. 12 knot. 211 knot. Okay, so we're getting down to cruise speed. There's our 210 knot true airspeed. Good. We're just off max. Okay. Engine, yep, thank you. Mine hasn't had traffic since the updates have visualized. I think there's a few people like that. Oh, excuse me, I'm having a bit of a cough. Hopefully I muted that. Also forgot to bring a water bottle up, and I think I'm all out of water bottles. Might actually make sure I get my wife to do that too. Alright, see if we get the water bottle. In Vancouver, there's a small floating gas station for float planes and multiple water runways near the ferry from North Van to City. Nice. So you see them coming and go there, I guess. Torto is up there for me, but I like the cockpit simplicity of the Skyvan, plus the speed brake quality of the fuselage. It is a speed brake, isn't it? You know what, we could probably fly the Twin Otter. That'd be good. Love watching them. Yeah, if you don't mind keeping that on full screen so I can use it. you mean this, so you can see where everybody is? Yeah. You know what I can do? You can actually go like, no, not that one. That's the one that actually does the size. Display size. I could go large. There, how's that? Yeah, we don't need to see my stream or anything, or the plane. There's you down there. Here's me up here. And now you can see all the traffic. Is that helpful? So my guess is your wife and Icarus are down here. Let's have a look. Yep, Icarus is leading the pack. And Gaz is chasing them. Ah, it's usually visualized. But okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not leaving that there. So yours doesn't show up. Alright. See, Icarus shows up in XF11, but it came up as a Sky Courier cargo from me. Alright. XF11 for Mr. TPHI. Alright. Because I don't have the XF11, it shows as the Sky Courier thing. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can do that. Mr. Gammy Wombat, hello. Well, wait, it was Mr. Gamby Wombat streaming today? I didn't actually have a look because I was busy setting up a 3D print. He's still streaming. Hello, mate. Oh, got some music going here. Let's try and organise the sound. The microphone's a bit loud. I turned my microphone down. Hang on, let's get it closer to me and not up. There we go. Yep, hello. I think I'm still peeking out. Okay, how's that? I'm trying not to let it pick up the computer fans, which is what I heard when I watched back my Friday night stream. I did a bit of a review, and hello, that is a fast Skyvan. Okay, that's a little weird. Everything's in Skyvan now, are they? I have a feeling he was not in the Skyvan. An F86 shows up as a Skyvan. Yeah, good on you, Sim. Someone let that guy know that his gear's still down. I love the full digital dash twotter. That's what we're flying, isn't it? There's a full digital dash twin otter. I had gotten so good at landing the twin otter at St. Bart's. That'd be a good aircraft to go in there, I'm gathering. Bloke said, which isn't difficult with reverse thrust. Yeah, there you go. Visual says it wouldn't matter if you did have the XF11, it would show up as something else. Well, until the crash of desktop, everything was showing up. Oh no, you guys are showing up as a P38 because I don't have the XF11. Oh well. To answer the question from earlier, the X15 was the Batman rocket Neil Armstrong bounced off the atmosphere back in the day. Yeah, the Bell X15. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. But the Earth is flat. Visualize just told me that. Okay, if the Earth is flat, you guys must have daylight over there right now, because we got daylight here as well. And the sun will be over on the flat part of the Earth. So everybody has to have sunlight right now. You can't not have sunlight because the sun would be over you right now, right? Because the sun is up. I can go outside and have a look at it. The sun's up. This plane isn't so bad. I don't mind it. At the moment I'm just hanging around outside in it. So, you know. So there's that F86 again. That's just wrong. Come on, that is just wrong. I think I have the F86 installed too, which is just sad, huh? Let's have a look at what we're doing here. 210 true airspeed. That's exactly where I wanted to sit. Ohio has sunlight. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Earth is flat. Everybody's got sunlight right now because the Earth is flat and the sun is above the horizon, so it has to show. Blows his. I don't think the Earth is flat. But yes, we have daylight right now. I hate flat earthers with a passion, says Visualized. Yeah, I don't know any flat earthers. I think it's mostly an American thing, isn't it? And maybe only a few places in the US that have them. Everything's working as it should? Yeah, good. I guess it comes down to which one's worse, a flat earther or a vegan who preaches. No, I don't mind a vegan. If a vegan wants to do vegan stuff and eat only vegan stuff, and that's up to them. Don't make other people do it. Don't push it. Don't preach that everybody else has to. I'm eating the animal that's saving you your vegetables. The animal that murders your vegetables. So those Cessna Courier variant pilots of the F-86 were devastating in Korea. Yeah, that's it. It's worldwide. You mean it's all around the globe? I heard that. Yeah, I've heard that flat earthers is all around the globe. We still have a bit of daylight left, but it's getting sad how fast we're losing it each day. Yeah, we're like a week away from spring here. I must admit, yesterday was sunny. I went to family do barbecue outside. The sun was shining. I was getting my vitamin D input, probably burning my face, but it was actually pretty cool. Don't blame America for it. I will say I enjoy conspiracy videos, those compilations, and they're really pushing flat earth. Oh yes, they are. Not all vegans are activists, no. No, that's what I said. I don't mind if you want to be a vegan, absolutely. A lot of my family is vegetarian, not vegan, but vegetarian, and that's fine for them. And lots of my friends, same. I eat meat, they don't. Great. I don't force meat onto them. They don't say that I can't eat meat. But it's the activist ones you don't. Look, to be honest, any activist, I don't care what you're pushing. Someone who says you can't do that, you've got to do what I think. No. No. Mr. Beast apparently saw the ice wall. Yeah? Which one? Ian's, I think, a vegan, aren't you, mate? But that's for your choice. See, you know, and if you are, you're not telling us all going, no, you can't eat meat. Did you have prawns? What? No, I didn't put a prawn on the barbie. I don't eat prawns much. I'm not not a huge crustacean eater. Like, I don't eat oysters, lobster, all that type of stuff. Prawns, I don't go out of my way to buy them, but I won't pick them out of a fried rice where they add the tiny little things. I'm not going to pick them out, but I won't ask especially for them, and I don't ask for a dish for them. We have had prawns though, like on a Christmas lunch thing where you got to de-shell them and stuff, but not really something I've really grew up with. Excuse me, I had to blow my nose, went quiet for a second. Friends, not food. There's so many conspiracies out there. I don't believe in them, but I'm fascinated by how passionate people get. Yeah, there's a heap of stuff. There's still people go, nobody landed on the moon. You know, I mean, surely there's evidence up there. Go and have a look through a really powerful telescope. But then they'll say it's fake. They'll be standing there looking through it and they'll still say it's fake. Live and let live, except cows. You eat both, vegan and meat. We're talking about the food, not the people. So the aircraft engine is quite loud. I've got that turned down to 29%. Let's try lower. Alright, for Mr. TPHI, a quick look at the map so you can see where everybody is. So Gaz is running down the coastline there. He's hugging the actual coastline. We can see him there. Actually, there's an aircraft coming the other way. Who's that? Jap 7002. Okay, so that's AI stuff, and then everybody else is way ahead because, you know, of course they are. Although there's somebody else down there with Mr. TPHI. Who's that? Mighty. Oh, right. They're around about the same place. And then there's this line across the there's this line across the world here. I don't know what you guys are doing, but there's something you can't cross. Why? That's weird. Some big streak across there. I noticed it before too. It seems to follow me. Food and people. That's better than getting lost. It just lets you know where. Are we landing on every airport? No, not necessarily. Actually, I have no idea about that. I'll just like keep me closer to the coast. But you know, we probably could pop ourselves down there. What time are we? Will be a cup of coffee coming soon, I hope. I might make my way over this airport and land at the next one. How about that? I mean, I've already had one crash the desktop, so I've already slowed down the flight today. But yeah. Sorry, I missed a comment back there before. Okay, I believe aliens are real. Beyond that, who are they? I don't know. Has the government been working with them since the 40s? I don't know. It's amazing that aliens only popped up when humans were able to send stuff to space. But a lot of it came into stories when we were able to look up there. In like the 1800s. Well, the sim seems to be working fine now after the crash of desktop. The load in, I actually had to kill the service in Task Manager, but I've noticed sometimes when you kill the task in Task Manager, it's better than actually stopping the game with Steam stop button, because sometimes that doesn't work at all. But killing the service just wipes out all of the running program and seems to allow a clean restart. Just to visualize down there. I'm catching him. When we split the atom is when they came allegedly. Yeah. What's the best way to hide the fact that you're doing stuff? Divert everybody's attention. Oh no, it must be aliens. And there's flying saucers. It's not one of our aircraft. It's not one of our experimental aircraft. It's a flying saucer. It must be aliens. Yeah, well, not really. We know what the deal is. It's amazing that UFOs only abduct hillbillies. It seems. I was riding in my pickup truck down the highway late at night, and this bright light came along and shined on my truck and abducted my pigs right out of the back. I mean, hello, you're an alien. You've come this massive distance across space, and all you go do is pick on farmers and travellers on back roads or highways, long straight highways, only at night with bright lights. They also abduct drunks. Yeah, that's it. Drunk people, only drunk people. It's amazing how many drunk people get abducted. The aliens, it was a Pandelarium. Is that what they call them? So Mighty, are you in the sky with us? You can actually take off from the next airport if you want to. I'm going to make my way over to the next one. So I'm going to skip the first one, do a flyover, and then land at the next one. I didn't see you in the sky yet. Or if you are, I've forgotten that you were here. There he is. He's behind me. Mate, yeah, that's right. You were flying with Mr. TPHR. What's happening with your name now? You've now got Mighty 787555. Is that like a 787 and cigarette sponsorship 555? I quickly forget, Mighty, mate. I'm just trying to keep up with the alien talk. I have no idea. But I do remember now, I went there before and I saw that you were there with Mr. TPHI. From memory. Either you or Mud Dog, one of you two were behind me, I can't remember now. No, Mud Dog's ahead of me. That's interesting music. Caught a little bit of fun. Yeah, I don't know, I think I need to find something different. What else have we got? We'll stick with some music like this. There we go. So Jared's now in the P51. He's in the Ladyboy one. It says Lady B. I'm guessing that's for boy. Are you in a Ladyboy plane? Didn't know there was a Ladyboy plane. Look at the fog set in there. I'm at 10,000 feet. I may actually consider climbing this first leg. I just switched. Okay. $117 nautical miles to the first airport, 115. Well, you know what? We might climb and then land down at San Juan. Alright. What's our maximum altitude for one of these things? I wonder. Let's have a look. $25,000 feet. Yeah, I thought it was that. Which way are we heading? East, south, southeast. So odds. So technically we should actually be doing odds. 37. Oh, that went up quick. Let's get a little bit higher altitude. Maybe I'll stick with something completely different and go for 17. How about that? Feet per minute climb. Get a little bit of higher altitude. Maybe we can go a little faster up there. Only because I'm not landing at the first one. N787DM and N555DM. Real airplanes I have flown. Ah, right. There we go. Well, that makes sense. Now that you've explained it though, otherwise it makes no sense to the rest of us. How am I catching up to Mud Dog? Is he going the other way? Let's use that U-Butte screen we have here to see. No, he's slowed down, that's why. I think he's going to land. I like when some things do work. There's a blanket of fog down there though. Surface ceiling of 15,000 feet may be assumed without supplementary oxygen according to some sources. Ooh, hello. Let's stick it to 15 then. Otherwise we've got to put the oxygen on. Alright, do we have oxygen in this? An oxygen mask? I don't seem to have one either. No. 15 it is then. Still 10 degrees outside. Quite warm here. Alright, so the boost stays on. Alright, so leave the boost on then. Let's start it up like that. Okay, wing inspection light doesn't need to be on. No seat belts because we don't need them. Passenger on. Oxygen. Oh, hello. Do passengers want oxygen or not? Passenger oxygen switch. Yeah, why not? Oxygen lever. Off. Okay, we got oxygen. Cool. And she's got the environment stuff. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? That's my bleed air. Air conditioning. Fan only. There we go. Let's get the fan on. You're in the F86F from Shrike Simulations. Oh, nice. When you zoom in to look at the windshield, you can really see how much fun this developers had making it dirty. This particular one. Like the fingerprint smudge. See what Mr. TPHI is doing around. He's like, I'm just going to zoom into my windscreen. Behind the seat. I don't think I need to put this oxygen mask on. Oh yeah, there it is. I looked at it, but no, you can't put that on. Oh my god, there's a checklist down there. Oh, VFR check. Can I? There we go. Cool. I've got an oxygen mask too. Can't use it though. Stowage. No, that's stowage. I want to actually use it. No. Okay. Can't use the book. Alright. I'm not going to need it. We're going to stick to 15. So I've gone over the airport now, haven't I? Yeah. Wow. Can't see anything down there. So I'm going to make a run to the next airport. Yeah. So second airport, Sun 1, something or other. You love my my exact stuff. Sun 1, Dear Makona. What doesn't look like a runway? Where you guys landed? A little more lining up on the end there to take off again. Someone else is still further there back. Who's that? Is that Gazda? Yep, Gazda's taking it a little bit slower down there, Gazda. I have no idea what aircraft you're in. Maybe the same one as me, because they all showed up like that for a while. They will definitely land down at San 1. I don't know how big an airport that is. Doesn't look like an airport. I think you're right. It does not look like an airport. Is that just dirt? Are you kidding me? Makes you almost want to land on here, doesn't it? I don't think that's the airport either. I think you're right. Something's missing at the airport. $15 and $33. Size small. Doesn't say what surface. Probably dirt. That's annoying. Somebody didn't prepare ahead, did he? What's the next one? That looks like a beach. Oh my god, look at the sand over it. I think that's a dirt one as well. With a couple of tar bits on the end. Welcome to Brett's Awesome Planning, where anything goes as long as it's not a crash to desktop. Which we've had a bunch already. So I counted them the other day. I think I had 9 crash to desktops in that one stream. Lucky that stream was all about trying to fix things or test things, push it to the limits. My dog, later everybody. Nice spots once we got it going. Yes. You're off for dinner, I'm guessing. See you, my dog. Thank you very much for jumping in. Go for it anyways. Oh yeah, we'll find something. I mean, fancy having one crash to desktop this morning. I mean, I had to kill the service on the second one because it just wouldn't load in. But I think that's something to do with it originally crashing to desktop rather than me killing the service. So we're at 15,000. I'm doing a 214. I got 4 extra knots for that extra altitude. Lucky me. I don't know, 220 now. There might have been a dip in the altitude there because I redid the barrow, but we actually have a tailwind now. Oh my god. Hello, hang on, we got a 19 knot tailwind from here. Oh, we are booking it now. Alright, got a coffee. I landed, I'll take a faster plane. Alright. 9 crasher desktops trying to prove why PC is better than Xbox. I had no proving anything about Xbox. Xbox didn't even come into the equation. It makes you wonder though, how many times have you crashed on your Xbox? Because I have heard that happening too. Sure says at the moment I'm getting the Sim Skunk Works F104G, second favourite plane to fly. I never bought that one. Has it updated to 2024 specs yet? Let's feel the Reaper. Yeah, that's not an F-86. That's a Sky Courier. Cargo edition. Just like mine. Oh, he did it. He did it.
No, God!
He did. He did it. He's just like, yeah. Have a quick high five and bam. In with the redeem. $10 to $15 over 4 years. I must admit that 9 is nearly as many as I've had in all my streams over my last 5 years. Still flying the 2020 version, fly better than 24. Yeah, okay. One crash to desktop since update on the Series X. So even the Series X has had a crash with this latest update. I mean, that's just unacceptable. It should actually work. In my screen, you're in a P51. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's not going the coastline. This is the TPHI. She's must have gone, yeah, I'm not following that coastline. I'm running down the straight line. Oh my God, that takes forever. All right, I have made a decision, not just now, this has just reminded me, that those redeems are going to get a price back on them. As in, it will cost to redeem them. See, it says that it costs 0 Republic credits. I'm going to change it back to put the actual price on them. They originally had price on them, all of them, and back when I first started streaming, I used to it used to cost, so you had to watch for a certain amount of time before you could afford it. The only problem I'm thinking though, the only 2 people who actually do that last one faster have more credits than I would probably have streams available to run that. So they could always do it. I'm still going to make it cost. Hulk says 1 crash to desktop. Yeah, I've read that. It's a tailwind you're hearing. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah. Definitely there's some sort of corrupt files and everything going on with Sim Update 3. Yes, I agree. You're really ripping there, Brett. Am I? I'm going back to the coastline. Oh no. I was just surprised to see you racing across the ground.
I am Cornholio. Whoa, that was cool. I need TV for my bunghole.
Hey, where'd she
Come on,
go?
put your pants down.
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There she is. Oh, you're racing back to the coastline. Yeah, okay. Well, the coastline does come back in, so we'll be right. Yeah, the exclamation mark ones don't. It's just the redeems that cost. The ones that come up with a graphic. The troublemakers, I know. I have to get a crew to work night shift. No, not charge money, charge credits. So if you put in exclamation mark credits, you'll see how many credits you have. My plan is to make redeem faster 1,000 credits.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed.
And you get credits just by watching and commenting. So some of you guys will have 100,000 credits or the likes. So, you know, potentially do it 100 times. I do have others there too. I think we're going to put in items. But the exclamation mark ones, they don't count. They don't have a price. It's just the current redeems. And I may actually update some of those. I might get rid of my icon and the wings one. I can't remember what that is. I think it's just got wings on there. Faster is the long one, is what it is. Not necessarily the fun one. It's the long one. And the internet was because I used to have terrible internet speed. I used to stream in 720 and still even struggle in that sometimes because you know, you're promised by your internet service provider a certain speed and then they just share it with everybody else instead. It's like, thanks, I needed that. So that was dial-up speed type stuff. Like this thing. Mom, I'm on the phone. Well, get off the phone. I'm using the internet. Remember those days? Who picked the phone up? There she goes, pocket rocket down the coast. Where'd Mr. Icarus go? He might have jumped out, did he? Ooh, feel the Reaper's following you. He's going to chase you down and visualise his heading out over the coast as well. I reckon they'll be going for a bit of pew-pews. I have no idea what this that one isn't fun. What? She waits for no one. That's right. So these are the only views I've actually put in. All right. Hello, Jared's bringing it up. There he goes. He's in. He's like, yep, I can do some pew pew down the coastline there. Oh, Jared's in a fast mover. I'll see if I've got any credits for watching my own stream. Oh my god, I got 31,000. And 526 watch hours. Well, that doesn't seem right. It's because the bot goes to sleep. Not the bot, the Streamlabs dashboard thing. Oh, it's logged me out again. Of course it has. It's supposed to stop logging me out. Yes, I know. Log in. Just, yes, you've already got it. Come on, log in. Let me have a look. See, even Mr. TPHI has got more than me. Public credits. Mighty, no space. Exclamation mark, credits, all in one. I know, my watch hours are terrible. The reporting program has auto turn off sometimes. Okay, it's actually on right now. And I can look at who has the most amount of hours and who has the most amount of points. Oh my god, I have the most amount of hours. I do not have the most amount of points. Michael, Mr. Camber, is second and Mrs. TPHI is third in hours. Points though, yeah, I'm not telling you who's first or second. Wow, Mr. Colonel Indiana Longnuts has more points than Mr. TPHI, but only just by 645. Cool. See, plenty of points. So if I made it 1,000 to do those redeems, and I'm going to add some more in there, you'll have heaps. You're doing 1,240 knots. Oh my god. Starfighter. Oh yeah, you're in the Starfighter, that's right. That thing's like a pencil with tiny little nub wings. Visual says, no worries everyone, Microsoft is aware of the EFB and multiplayer issues. Should only be a matter of decades until we fix it. Simate update 5, because they're probably not working on it in 4, are they? Nobody's there because mine's not updating. I'll just go down here. Mine's working. I don't know why. But I'm not complaining. Yet. Give me a moment, I'll work on it. Yeah, to look at the hours, I think you have to go exclamation mark hours, I think. You have to have way more wash down than that. Pretty sure everyone has watch hours. Okay, has way more watch hours than what's showing. Yeah, sometimes I worked out what you're saying. Public curves are no good out here. That's what it is. The hours. I think if I go top hours. I don't know if it's one word or two. There we go. Hey, Grumpy. 46,000. Wow. And yeah, that's what gives you the top hours of watched. Top hours is me. Woohoo! And then Michael, Mr. TPHI, Big Al, Grumpy Studios, Xenon. Haven't seen Xenon for a while. I don't think he's interested in my content anymore, but that's fine. It's up to him. No ski ball. I got a 21 knot tailwind up here. Oh yeah, we are moving. But we have a airport coming up. How far away are we? 29 nautical miles. Time to descend. To land on some dirt little patch so we can go out and use their lavatory. It's probably a squatty potty or a hole in the ground that you got to dig yourself. Turn your music down. How you doing, Mr. Grumpy Old Studios? Welcome in. Slow that right down as we descend. We're going to descend other way, even faster. 1800 will do. For now, Mr. Gabby Wombat, doing some hype and stuff. You reckon the hours away? They are. It should be more than that, because even my stuff I've been watching for 5 years. Although I only use the studio to watch. I don't do the other stuff. But the hours are wrong. But they're kept by Streamlabs. What I need is probably hours kept by YouTube. I don't know how to do that. But every time the Streamlabs dashboard logs out, it seems to stop counting the hours, so We are definitely going to descend quicker. Because we've got to land in here somewhere. Oh, he's spamming. He's spamming. Bot awake, speak to text is on a roll tonight. Wait, what? Who's got... No, the bot's not. Oh, yours is. Okay. I'm not really here, just passing through. I did see a video, you guys, outside the submarine. That was pretty cool. I didn't comment, but I might have pressed like. Can't remember. Shot or shoot? Oh, I think my 3D print just finished. Alright, music, you're going to stop. It's not feeling that one. Passing through 9,000 feet. Redo the barrow. 17 nautical miles out. Gonna land down on the... I'll have that back on. Land down on this dirt patch. Apparently. Are we drinking? I think he's up to mischief is what he's up to. Always on my mind, I'm only human. Is he still streaming? Alright, I was going to mute this. He's up to mischief. Oh, I go over to his stream and I've got to watch an ad. Really? Some woman spearing a shark on a raft. That's a weird thing to look at. Alright, now I can read all Blowheag's chat over there. We'll behave while we're over there, though. We won't spam his chat. All right, approaching 5,000. Let's actually run that down to 2,500. Seattle. Got a few boats, have we? I've got to go after I land here. All right, Mr. Colonel Indiana Long Nuts. Thank you very much for flying with at least up to here. All right, we're going to level out 2,500 and then try and find out where this airport is. This one range. Let's run that out a little. Yeah, just got it in range now. So it's over there by the looks of it. Okay, 2,500. Just level me out, thank you. Just keep that below the 180. Very good. There are lines in the water now that we didn't have prior. Don't have that one behind anymore. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty good. I did come in probably a little low there. Oh my god, we've got a 32 knot headwind. Okay, so we've gone from a 20 knot tailwind to a 32 knot headwind. Behaving is overrated. There is a concrete runway here just a few hundred yards in from the marker. Okay, I'm on the runway. Yeah, alright. Oh, he is spamming my stuff. I've been nice. I only just gave him a boom legend. But I'm not going to keep watching because it affects my GPU. Yeah. Cheeky boy. I realise he doesn't have any train icons. Is that a train icon? I think it is. Which I have no idea what icon that is. Alright. Geez, there's not much out here, is there? Anybody want to plant a tree? Maybe it just won't last. Okay, so what you're saying is that that's probably the airport there, the runway. I am going to fly by, turn around, come back, because, hang on, no, yeah, no, wait, I'm not. Sorry, I had a tailwind before. Now I've got a headwind, so let's go and pop this down. So it's a new airport, and maybe it's updated in the sim. And how you doing, Big Al, mate? When did everyone start streaming at the same time on Sunday? Probably when they saw me streaming. I went, yep, let's just do it at the same time as Brett. Actually, no. I used to be the only one, but Gammy does a different game anyway. And there's enough room for all of us on the internet. I believe. Oh wow, this definitely, you back off, it definitely slows down. Hang on, can I have my trim? There we go. One level of flaps. It's a wasteland after a nuke.
500.
Yeah, I don't know if the airport was necessarily putting the right marker point.
400.
Mr. TPHI landed on a pine cone. Probably drifted it too. While on that same pine cone, right? Oh yeah, there's a few power lines there. Definitely an airport. I can see the lines on the end there. I hope that
200.
power line's not right in front of me. Oh, I thought that white van was going to drive out in front of me there. Nice. Oh man, scratchy throat. I'm going to go get a water bottle from the house. Had coffee, but my throat is dry. That came down really well. I like this aircraft. Alright, I'm going to go back and prepare for takeoff, but I am going to go and use the time for a bio break, but I've got to get a water bottle. Very good. See you, long nuts, mate. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for flying with. Have a good evening. Hang on, Mr. TPHI is on the way in. Let me just taxi over to the side here. And Gazda. Alright, I'm going to turn my sim sounds back up. There we go. Whoop. Gaz is in an L39. Mr. TPHI in the same as me. He's in a short field. Does this have reverses? I didn't actually check. Maybe, yeah. Let me get off the way then. I see an OV10 now. Clam Jam is in a OV10. Cherry's in a P51. According to this thing, but that may change the longer we sit here. Alright, I'll go to the end. Visualize still in the Hawk. Bit of traffic out there. I need to configure this so I can turn left and right props up. Hey, Icarus is there. She didn't see him for a little while. He disappeared on my screen. Alright, I'll sit over here. I might pop it in the middle. Alright, just going to stop for a moment and have a bio. I'd like to turn this down. Well, that went down a long way. But there's some loud noises here as well. Oh, hello. Somebody's come to join me. Maybe you want me to go a little bit further, do you? Nice paint scheme. There you go. They've got more room. Alright, I'll be back in a few moments. We'll have a bio and we'll keep going. Be right back. What's not broken? Body's just useless. Even I tried to.
Be careful what you shoot at. There's things in here don't react too well to bullets.
Alright. Just gonna play some of those things. Alright, music, you can just pause for a moment. I want to be able to hear this aircraft. Sounds like someone else's aircraft is much louder than mine. Why is my speed going up and down? Oh, because of the wind. Knot headwind. I probably won't need my flaps. I'm going to take it anyway. Short runway. XF11 parked on the other end. Alright, let's get some stuff running. Vector, thank you. And let's run that back up. Alright, got a few wind turbines. Love coffee, and evening coffee too. Told him I told him he was sleeping on the job again. Yeah, okay, well, I probably should have pressed it earlier. So, what did I miss while I was away? We'll get that music going later. Hang on. It's too far back up. Yeah, Big Al said, yeah, nah, this internet ain't big enough for all of us. What? Of course it is. I see 10 Blackhawks. Ooh. I did see a whole bunch of CH-47s on my first stream in Sim Update for everybody who's in the Chinook. And no, they were actually meant to be in the Scout aircraft. So that one mucked up. Alright, Gazza had to go as well. Goodbye. Sorry, Gazza, mate. I missed that. Switch to the Vertigo, that's why you're able to race around like that. You're still showing up in the same aircraft I'm in. And then the bots, I do need to change to that one Big Al as mentioned. I have thought about even potentially finding another chatbot thing that I can read if I do multi-streaming. Not that I want to get back onto Twitch really, because I think Twitch has got too many restrictions of multi-streaming. They don't want to play nice with other streams. So because they don't want to play nice, I just don't use them at all. It's easy enough. Alright, doing the climb. We've still got a 13 knot headwind. Just under 100 nautical miles to the next destination. Let's actually have a look at the map because, oh my god, my map actually works. Yay for me. Alright, down the coastline. We might have a look at those airports, but I'll probably fly. I may not do another touchdown, I may just go all the way. Well, that looks like it's on the beach. Hello, that is a beach landing if I've ever seen one. We could follow that highway down though, to be honest. We could actually get down low and follow the highway. If only I had something like a Vertigo to fly that. Yeah, down there, and then where does it go? Down here, and then all the way down this cliff line. Actually, that'll look pretty cool. Wow, look at that. It's all up high there and down low here. It's all fertile. It's just almost a straight line. Actually, this would have been good for a warbird. And then to our final. Yeah, okay. That definitely looks like a beach airport. Have a look when we get there. What else we got before then? This one here is also a very sandy one. But there's definitely a road that runs the whole coastline. Huh. Where are we? Is there a road down there now? No, there's not. Okay, so where did that road come in? There's one down to this town here. That's pretty cool. Where does the road start? There. No, there's a road there. Oh, there's a ride on the coastline. There it is. Hill climb. Up and over. There. Okay. So it actually starts at SPHC. Oh, look at that. It almost looks like a fort. That might be water. Sewage and stuff. Maybe. Don't know. That's interesting. There's a couple of them. I wonder what they're doing there. Maybe that's desalination or part of mining. It might be part of mining actually. What do? They separate the gold out or something with the wash. Okay, there is a road all the way along here. Oh, good. Oh, that just goes up and over there. What are we here? So, is there a road now? Oh, there it is there. Hello. I can see it now. Oh, there's the one that goes off and down to that peninsula. Okay. Everybody keeping up with me there. Don't think I'll necessarily follow the highway there though. We'll sit at our altitude for now. Hope I had that mic muted. Getting a bit of a cough. Guess that bot keeps going to sleep. Yeah, plenty of bugs. I don't mind them on the screen as long as they're not in the sim. Alright, now we've got that 26 knot tailwind. We are so going to book it as far as speed, so woohoo! Bronco, the Colombian Air Force is escorting us down the coastline. Awesome. What's that? As visualized. Okay. Mr. Hulk. Did Mr. TPHI jump out, did he? Or has he already overtaken me? No, I think he's gone. Okay. Oh, that goes quiet, doesn't it? Oh, you can hear the fan probably on my computer now. FPS went down to 17 to 20-ish percent, or just 17 to 20 frames. Wow, it's averaging high 80s earlier. Well, we should be back. OBS tanked. Wow, OBS didn't like me mucking around with my frames and stuff. I looked over my computer and it went whole hot. So, don't know what happened there. Yeah, should be back. Hit refresh if you haven't. But yeah, just as I was talking there about the 100 frames and stuff, OBS complaints, 107 frames a second. Oh, it does not like me putting that on. Are we alright? We're alright. Going up and down, it's settled back down. Yeah, okay, settled back down. 98 frames, 101 frames a second. Okay, seems to have settled down. It didn't like me moving things around, so but I think we're good. So what happened was it stopped sending. So when I tried to minimize it, thinking that I was overdoing it, it just had already frozen completely. Let's try minimizing it again. There we go. What are we getting? 108 frames a second now. GPU's running at 80 to 81%, 76 to 77 degrees. CPU's at 47. I don't believe those numbers up the top there. CPU's running at 50. Actually, it can go as high as 50. It's automatically overclocking me to 5.13 gigahertz max, sitting around 5.1 to 5.13 gigahertz. Yeah, okay. It's the internet that sends stuff out in bulk and then stops, and sends it out in bulk and then stops. But OBS is not 100% stable, it seems. But I looked at my numbers to see if I had any missed frames, and it showed 0 upload. I'm like, okay, something's gone wrong. And then I tried to move stuff and no, it froze. So, okay. I haven't had an all snap yet though, where Google Chrome stops. So that's good. Yeah, that's a thing. All right. Aircraft's loud again though. OBS can be a pain sometimes. Yeah, it can. I mean, look, it's free. I'm not paying for it. So if it wants to be a bit of a problematic, then okay, it's understandable. It's not like it costs me anything. When I bought Streamlabs, which is based on the freeware OBS anyway, and it would have issues. Now that's annoying because I paid for the extra stuff from that, and if that didn't work, well, that's not cool. But I went back to OBS instead. Do have a line there though. That's something new in Sim Update 3. This I don't know, that's the edge of a satellite thing, or maybe it's just this area. Actually, probably it's just this area. Does anybody else have that? Like parts where the water line. I wonder if it's a different height. Let's go and move the camera down there. Can we actually add a 0 to that? Oh my god, we can't. What? No. Okay, can we make... Nah. Thought I was going to make my drone go fast. Where's that line? I reckon it's a big tidal wave difference between height level of water from whatever satellite picture they made. Or it'll disappear when I get there. When you get nearer to levels out, yeah, see this? You can definitely see there's a couple of bits of stitching and stuff. The squares and stuff. Yeah. It's almost like when they put the bits and pieces together, stitch it together in their computer, they've not joined the lines up quite close enough or overlap them so that it doesn't show up. Look at that definite line. Still, the sim is pretty good. You know what? With all its faults, when it works, it's great. And I still enjoy it. And I still haven't sworn. Live on stream. I got an awesome mute button I can press. Yeah, you've had that show up since Sim Update 3. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. It's a bit of... Oh, yes it is. I want some banana bread. Yum. Actually, I'll settle for anything at the moment. Should have grabbed some food while I was down there. Alright, how far away from the next waypoint are we? 33 nautical miles. And we're booking a 22 knot tailwind. Good. So, ground speed. True speed's 223. What's our ground speed? It doesn't tell us. Okay. Oh, hello. My aircraft carrier pack's come in as well. Cool. Has anybody worked out what this target thing here is? Oh, and my pushback. Awesome. I've got pushback thing on now. Oh, hello. There's a whole note. Yep, okay, cool. Good, good, good. That's right. I did that after stream the other day. Just because I wanted to try and crash my computer to desktop more often. Of course I did. Oh, even this aircraft carrier pack. So I couldn't get the camp out working. I don't know what that deal is with that one. Bought you some banana bread? Nice. Is that because you were talking about it? Alright, ground speed is actually 244. Oh, we're doing really well there. Yeah, a little bit higher up here, it's giving us a decent speed. But look how close these mountains or this plateau is coming up. It's got to be at least 4,000 or 5,000 feet up, maybe more. We're at 13. Maybe not quite that much. Chile's an interesting country because it's this skinny little everything on this side of the mountain type thing. There's not a massive amount of fertile land area to do. She was craving some, so when she went, got a couple of them, bought one. Oh, banana bread's good stuff. But yeah, says, yeah, as long as you don't try to reinstall it and then everything goes to poop. Trying to reinstall OBS you're talking about? You just got to set it all back up again, don't you? Or you're talking about the sim. Now I backed the time up a bit, a few hours. I don't know how exactly much I did. August 23, Saturday, 22:40 UTC. That's real time. What did I put my time back to? Uh, 5:41. It had chocolate chips in it too. Wow, the sim just got it back. Oh, did you have to reinstall the sim again? Oh man. I did see some video from you pop up in my feed, Big Al. Do this before you update. It's like, yeah, well, too late. I've already updated. But hey, we spent, I don't know, what was it, 4.5 hours on Friday night trying to configure, not configure, well, it ended up being a configure, trying to muck around with Sim Update 3 testing. Took out Melbourne Harbour DLC after. Don't know if that was the issue, but I could not get past down that way. Which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, 4.5 hours. But yeah, I did it just to see if it would have better performance. Ah, right. Did it not keep all your saved data? I mean, you know, the whole stupid station idea of touch wood and all, but without risking it crashing to desktop, doing all the changes has worked out quite well. Don't know why it crashed this morning. Something to do with getting onto the airport with everybody there maybe, and my sim was trying to download information. I don't know. Oh, issues with the gaming services, yeah. You know what it might have been happening was they could have been actually doing behind the scenes fixes while you were trying to download the update. They might have been trying to fix behind the scenes thing on their end at the exact same time. Okay, so you just reinstalled your gaming service, yeah. I've cleared up some more space on my hard drive, but I couldn't find that 200 gig cache file that I was supposed to have. I looked in where it should be, and I don't think I had any cache running. Or maybe because I didn't have 200 gig in left, it said no. Although I couldn't allocate it in the first place, so I don't know what happened to it. But I am running with 100 now. That's 100 gig of cache. Oh, this music would make a great trailer music for a aircraft. What do you reckon? I don't know if you guys recognize it at all. We're 5 hours into this aircraft, yeah. Yeah, I use this on a particular aircraft video trailer I made. Hello, where's my aircraft going? Oh, we're flying over SPOY. Oh yeah, it is a dirt runway. I wonder what the resources are like on this country. Wasn't this from Planet Crafter Stream? I used it because this is called, the whole playlist is called Galactic. But I did use it for an actual trailer of a an aircraft that is actually now used on, the trailer is used on simmarket.com, which is pretty cool. I used a few of these, but yes, I've used it on the Planet Crafter stream because it's awesome music. I do have another one coming out soon, another review for an aircraft. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but probably in September, maybe even before then, I don't know. I've got a few things in the works. Some I can't tell you about, but we'll see how that goes. But like usual, I will keep it 100% honest if I don't like it, or if I recognize some issue with stuff, I will point it out. Like my electrical stuff on this screen that is mucked up right now. That shouldn't be out here, and this should all be over here. So why is that out there? I don't think that would be like that in real life. That sun's going down. I wonder if we need to change the time again. I mean, it looks pretty cool at the moment, but it's going to be dark soon, which also makes it harder to see the aircraft. Are we running our logo? We are. Might even put the inspection light on. Where's my inspection light? Yeah. So now the sim even adjusting stuff on the fly. Literally. What do you mean? You mean like this stuff getting out here? I don't know if that was like that before. Beginning of the stream, I don't think so. But they adjust stuff in the back end without us doing anything, because that's why it's streamed. It makes it easy for them to do that, if that's what you're referring to. But why that's popped out, I do not know. I don't think I can even make that happen if I wanted to. The only thing I did was the arrange. Yeah, my avionics shifting. Yeah, I didn't see that before, but I don't know what's going on there. It doesn't do anything zooming in and out. It's not touchscreen. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, hot fixes would be a good idea. Hot fixes, if it's server side, they'll be doing that anyway. No, this one forced me to sleep. What else have we got? You know what? Let's put some of this music in. This is called 80s Dystopia. If you weren't around in the 80s, let's educate you. Found a cool cannon where I am. A cool cannon? Wait, what? Are you talking about in the sim or in real life? Visualize says I'm not waiting until sim update 4 and 22. I kept 2020 for a reason. I'll go back to that. Yeah, if I continue to get crashed to desktops because of whatever's going on, I'll be jumping back into 2020 occasional flights. Alright, I'm gonna land at the next spot and change the time. Wait, is the next one the final? No, it's not, is it? No. Yeah, alright, I'll maybe I'll just change the time back now. I don't really want to go dark here. There will be nothing to see. Let's make that sun go back up. So if we were going to crash to desktop, this is the way to do it. There we go. It changed the clouds too. Alright, now I can't see as much down there anyway. Alright. I'll play Red Dead Redemption 2, Gears of War, Call of Duty, all those types of games. I was born in 88, does that count? You won't remember it then, but you know what? Depending on your music enjoyment, 80s music still played. So Canyon. Oh, what did I read? Cannon. Found a cool cannon. Yeah, Canyon. Oh, like it's a boom boom. No, he means it's a canyon. I could definitely play Red Dead Redemption 2 again. Yeah. I don't think I'll do that on stream. I don't think I'll play Red Dead on stream. I am actually thinking about playing, now that I finish Planet Crafter, I'll see if my brother actually wants me to multiplayer it, but I may just move on and go off back to a game I bought and haven't actually played yet. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. I've not yet played it. I might pop that in on a weekly cycle. I'm also going to get back to trucking sim twice a week minimum. One of my all-time favorite games on my fourth go around, and each time is completely different. Yeah, I've not done number 2. I had played the living daylights out of number 1, but I never did number 2. I only watched my wife play it because she owns it, but owns it on Xbox One. Class as golden oldies. 80s music? Golden oldies? No. Golden oldies is 50s and 60s, isn't it? Looks like the Grand Canyon. I don't think I want to get below these clouds down there, but let's have a look at what it's like down there. Wrong button. Wow, you have to get down pretty low. 1,500 odd feet. Maybe 2 or 3 maximum. Jared's running up the Grand Canyon over there into the Andes. It is the Andes, isn't it? South American mountain range. I think it was. Snow caps on over there. Never gonna give you up. Yeah, never gonna let you down. That's right. 80s music. It's gonna spin you right round, right round, right round. Alright, what shall we fly next week, I wonder? We're going to make our way into Chile. So Peru, we actually were flying along Peru here, and then we're finally getting, see, SP is still Peru, and then we finally get over the border into Chile. Actually, I think we're just getting over the border. Like, that's the border crossing right there. See this? That's border crossing. Look at that, there's a go around so you don't have to go through. I wonder what the deal is with that. Oh, one way coming in, one way going out. Yeah, okay. Not as busy as the Mexico-US border, is it? That thing seems to have traffic lined up for ages. Bunch of trucks all sitting there waiting to change the trailers loads over, I'm guessing. Bunch more there. Yeah, cool. So we're just making our way into Chile. Get a room, you two. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn I haven't played yet. I won a game on Gammy Wombat's stream, which I have installed but not yet played either. Astrometica. May even put that in. A whole bunch of other things. I've even got given some other games from developers that I'm not 100% sure I want to do too much with. I've even got City Bus Manager, but I think it's more a management game, less of a driving game. Too many games, not enough hours in the week. There are a few games coming up though that I want to get myself involved in. Over the Hill is one. It's not to do with my age or anything, or my fitness level, but it's a forward driving thing. There's also, it's very cartoonish, but deliberately styled wise. But there's also another one which is not cartoonish and it does almost the same thing, where multiplayer and you drive your forward drives in an adventure to try and get to the top of a peak somewhere. So imagine starting off down in like coastline there and trying to get up to the top of one of these snow peaks, and you drive your forward drives and basically climb up over these hills and roads and stuff on your way there. What's the name of that one? I took a picture of it on stream. Off-Road Together. Also, I don't mind Van Life. Van Life looks pretty cool. Very similar cartoonish style. You know what? Let's have a look. Off-Road Together. Yeah, Off-Road Together, an adventure off-road experience in single or co-op mode for up to 4 people, driving 4x4 vehicles in challenging terrain, overcoming obstacles and camp and rest, upgrade your equipment, strategize your team and reach the top. Looks good. I shall add that to my wish list. See if we can get a thing online to show you Off-Road Together. Don't play the trailer, thank you. Alright, so yeah, I might put this one on my channel eventually. So Off-Road Together. Basically, yeah, grab a forward drive each, and you've got these obviously places you can sleep and stuff. From what I've seen, looks pretty cool. Might mute that. So they've got actually a way to get around. I don't know why with Lord Harry dancing. Yeah, okay. Cooking food. I guess it's all part of survival. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So that might be a future game. And the other one is, I'm sure it's called Over the Hill. Yeah, that one there, I've already got it on the wish list. This one's a very similar deal. Explore the world golden age of off-roading. Drive iconic vehicles from the 60s to 80s. by yourself or with friends through challenging trails and beautiful scenery. That's very almost cartoonish or artistic deliberately. I'm interested in doing that one. So that looks pretty cool too. Yeah. Gonna go get back into BeamNG. I missed that game. Yeah, I haven't done BeamNG on stream for ages. We used to do that weekly. Probably on our Friday night things. But this looks quite peaceful game. I'm looking forward to something like that. Overhill, that one nursing home sim. No, not that Overhill. Yes, you need to create a Brett Plays agent to do all the gaming for you. Yeah, do you know, I've actually, because I'm going to be going away to Melbourne next month, I have thought about playing a few games in between my other times, because, you know, I'm not making enough videos or anything. Not for this channel, I just make daily videos for my hobby channel. But actually just sitting down playing some games and recording it and then doing some edit and put it back up. I haven't played my Railroad Empire thing for ages. I missed it. Railway Empire, yeah. Now I did start on that and then something else come up, so I stopped. But yeah, they've added so much to BeamNG. Yeah, I've been updating it. I've been updating it. I have jumped into BeamNG. Do love some off-roading. Where's my BeamNG? There we go. Yeah, it's up to date. Wow, haven't played since September 2024. It's almost a year now since I've actually played it, but I've still updated it. It says I've only done 10 hours. I've done more than 10 hours of that. I've done more than 10 hours streaming it live. Maybe since I've got this particular computer. Previous computers, a heap more. And the van life one looks actually pretty cool. I think Gimme Wombat was going to show off the either early access or beta version of that one. Right, so I am gonna descend. Let's pop that down around the 5,000, and I'm going to run down the coastline a little lower for the final leg. Let's watch the speed on the descent there. Few boats down there. Sunrise Jade, Eva Sunrise, Zhongchang, yep, Chinese. What would it be? Freight, probably. Sunrise Jade sounds very Chinese as well. Decent harbour there. Portsmouth. That's a common boat name, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if I'll do BeamNG streams for a while. Still want to pop in a few other games I've got. I may do some recordings so that when I'm away they actually pop up. Gameplay. I'm going to take my laptop though, and my charger this time. Charter Alcatraz. There's the name of a boat for you. obviously a decent port here for supply, which is probably why there's such large road through here. Is it road or rail? It's road. Even down into there, there must be a port down there too, or a bit of a harbour. But that's a main highway there. That's the one that showed up before. Yeah, cool. We're 5 nautical miles away and we are 7,000. Okay. I am going to fly over. I don't think I'll actually get in to do a touchdown. I'm too close and I was too high. So, but I am going to sit down around the 5,000 feet, maybe even under the clouds, depending on their altitude. But I don't think I could do a touch and go there. Let's take the autopilot off. Let's try and do it anyway. Trim down, trim down. Thank you. Let's pause that music. Let's do something dangerous, shall we? No, we're not going to be able to. So what we'll do is we will go and do a circle down. So I need to, I do need to get down lower, quicker. Yeah, tell me when I'm down at about 2,000. You can do it. I need some Waterboy sound files. Keep forgetting. You can do it. We suck again. I think everybody else flew off, did they? I think they did. They did. They took off. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Where's the airport? That's it there. Where visualize is. Okay. Look at the cliff fronts on this. That works. Touch and go. I'll throw something out the window for delivery. Yep, I see you. This is TPHI did a runner. It's like, yeah, you're not going to be able to do it. I'm out of here. See ya. And then 20 seconds later, the stream caught up and she's like, oh, well, too late, I've already gone. You landed and everybody left. Yeah, they thought I was going to do it. They're probably like, yeah, nah.
200. 200.
Yes, I heard that 200. Thank you. Take one level of flap.
100.
Redo the trim. Oh, yay for suspension. Oh, headwind, tailwind. Headwind. Good. Butter. Yeah, it's not butter. That's not butter. That was a yay, I have suspension. 360 feet. Well, we might want to climb a little higher than 360 feet. But I might take 1500. And do this last leg along the coastline here. That way we get to see what we got. And we're running a 12 knot headwind. So above the clouds a tailwind, below a headwind. Well, you see, you kind of have this delay happening. So I heard no and took off. I know, that's what I said. As I said, 20 seconds later I said, no, alright, I will. I'll try it. I'll do a, yeah. Oh man, I'm last. Except for last week, I was last on, I'm last on most of my streams. It probably gets faster aircraft and goes, yeah, we're out of here, Brett. Group flight. We know where we're going. Hey, that would be the thing to do. I just don't give you a flight plan and then you don't know which ones I'm going to. Oh, that's pretty easy when we're flying South America. It's just like, we know you're going down the coastline, so we'll just keep flying. I'm getting delirious. Alright, look at all the swimming pools. What do you reckon? Some sort of resort down there? Almost look like some sort of community pool. Yeah, I'd say there'd be resorts, beachfront. I'll make my own way. That's right. Hello, Mr. Gammy Wombat again. I don't know if he can hear me. He's still streaming. Well, there's more to look at down here, that's for sure. I would have been happy flying the highways too. What shall we take next week? What GA aircraft? None of your controls are set for aircraft. Wow. Mine automatically set the ones for the heli when I jump in. There's a great big canyon there, Mr. Jared. Fly up there. There's some sort of river that's probably cut all that out. The one that's still there. I wonder if that's glacier melt. Very dark sand on the beach there. Probably a lot of volcanic in it as well. Cliff line looks pretty cool. Decide right before a flight, depends on what I feel like. Yeah, why not? I'll be your wingman anytime. Why, thank you. Wait, didn't you just go buzzing pie? Oh no, there he is, right there. Now if we take that name tag off, it actually makes you look like you're flying a lot smoother. Yeah, cool. Did you see that AI is now creating sim worlds you can move around in? No, I didn't. Not long before they can make some custom worlds to fly around. Yeah. Oh, got some turbulence there. The aircraft have a little bit of a hiccup. I wonder what our wind speed is. 18 knot headwind. But wow, we are doing airspeed of 199. Okay, we're pushing it. Probably using up our fuel too. Anybody know where the fuel gauge on this is? Fuel, there. 1056 total. So how much have we got then? 45%. A lot. Okay, so nothing to worry about. Because we're on our last leg here. Oh, we lost a bunch of people there at Sun 1. That's right, they jumped out. And they stay on the EFB, which is pretty cool. That sunset's happening again. That's all right. Plugging away underneath here. So what we got? We've got to run down just across this bit here and then back across the land. All right. Also, we're going to go across the land higher there. I wonder if we're going to go above it. Wow. Somebody needs to clean the windshield. Seems excessive. The bug mess. I wonder if it actually does anything to the frame rate. 100 frames a second. 71. Okay, went down. 45. Oh, that's low. 29. Okay, now it's going back to 72. 68. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does affect it. Although, let's go outside and see what we get. About the same, 76. So getting under these clouds, oh no, we're back up to 81 frames a second. 85. Yeah, maybe the extra bugs and stuff does have a bump on it. Talk about a bump. Hello. Okay, no, it's settled down now. Don't know. Hoping the windshield cleaner that Grumpy found still works after the update. That just gets rid of the swirls, doesn't it? Like there's actual swirls in the glass, as if somebody's come along and used a scourer and like scratched up. Yeah. With the Copilot effective performance, very minute, but yes, like all the animation stuff can. Not my FPS though, just the system running it. But you can see my CPU sitting on 25 to 31%. So it's not using a lot, and I'm using another 25% or 20% just to run the stream and everything else that's running music and stuff. So yeah, very minute. No bugs. Also, it completely cleans the windshield. Ah, does it? But isn't there a way of turning it off? Isn't there an option in the sim now? I don't think it's called bugs on windscreen, but I thought there was some option under the environmental or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making things up. Have to take a look. Can we see the bugs outside? Oh yeah, they're on the front of the plane as well. Look, I can understand why we'd be getting lots of bugs down low. A little less out here over the water, more in the land. But, you know. Just had to crash the desktop. Man, I've had sim work for weeks without any crash the desktop. And sim update 3 crash the desktop within a few hours. Well, I had 9 the other night, and I've had 1 today. And I had to actually terminate it one time also because it wouldn't load back in onto the map. So, yeah, they're pushing stuff that just is having conflicts. You look for that exact option everywhere and can't find it. Yeah. I thought there was something that I was like, oh, that'll turn the weathering and stuff, but no, okay. Yeah, even flying in Antarctica, yeah. They're not taking into account of that. And I think, though, if you were to fly at, what are we doing? We're doing 198 true airspeed, so we're doing 250 mile an hour, or whatever that is. If I flew through a rainstorm at 250 mile an hour with bug splatter on my windscreen, I think the bug splatter would probably get washed off by the 250 mile an hour jet stream of water that's running up my windscreen. I don't think bug poop could hang on to a 250 mile an hour water spray. Surely. Like, really? That land looks a little bit higher than what I'm going to be flying at, so we're under the clouds, aren't we? Yeah, let's do a little climb. When I say a little climb, let's go to 5,000 just to potentially get over these. Okay, that one there. Flight level change, thank you. Going to drop down from our 190 airspeed. Oh, you didn't want to change? No, I'm trying a vertical speed then. Because we're about to get landfall. Let's go zoom in, and the hills actually seem to be hidden by those clouds. So, you know, that 1,200 feet per second I was going to do. Let's make that an 1,800 feet per second climb. Exactly. Yeah. So where did all these lines come from in the water? I have tons of them. Yeah, something to do with the patchwork of the sim trying to do satellite pictures or auto-generate where there should be flat level land, but they don't seem to stitch them together properly. And I've even drove up north to cottage country, completely bug infested, and not had a quarter of the mesh near windshield. Yeah. I'll mess your windshield. Yeah, okay. Maybe this thing crashes because it doesn't like Mrs. TPHI raising her head. No. She's cool. I've had plenty of streams where she's racing ahead. Actually, I've had plenty of streams, so I've had hardly any streams where she's not racing ahead. So, you know, no, I'd be crashing it all the time if we're relying on how far away Mrs. TPHI races ahead. It's only when I get a fast plane that she's just like, well, I'm able to keep up. Oh, there's that plateau. I was like, yeah, let's get over the top of that. I think I'm going to be in that cloud again. Didn't wash it off though. Do you know what? I'm going to take a couple more 1,000 feet. It's going to get me down fairly low, I think. The need for speed. That's right. If I get something faster than a VL3, sorry, the Vertigo, not VL3. The VL3 is just the normal prop one. The Vertigo, which is the modified one. Got that music got going. Mr. TPHI will get in the F14 bunny livery just to stay ahead of me. Go for a dip in the water. No, I did that enough with the Scout. Crashed that like 20 something times. So it's a scale thing. The faster my aircraft, the faster a Mrs. TPHI aircraft until she's in the F14 just to stay ahead of me. It's like if I get any jet fighter, she'll be in the F14. Even if I'm getting a slow jet fighter, she's in the F14. But if I get a warbird, okay, tell a lie, I guess. She might get the P38 or the XF11. I don't have, but the P38 if we're in a warbird. But if I'm in any kind of fast plane, it's the Vertigo. And if it's faster than a Vertigo, although there's not many prop planes that are faster than that, so it would have to go a slow jet. That's when she's like, yep, F14, I'll stay ahead of you, thank you. Or it's a guarantee that she can catch me whenever, yeah, run circles around me, basically. You can load it to the dark zone and guarantee she'll find something faster. That's it. Or the ability to catch you always. Something isn't right with my GPU frame gen off. I'm getting a jump from a 30 to 60 frames a second and back and forth. Just sitting in a menu. With frame gen on, I'm getting 200 frames per second. With my GPU frame gen off, I'm getting 30 to 60, yeah, and back and forth sitting in the menu. With frame gen on, I'm getting about 200. Okay, in the menu, hang on, no, it was on 2020. I had to always turn off the what's it called, the hangar, so it didn't automatically try and show the aircraft. But that's not the same in 2024 sim. What menu are you in? Are you selecting an aircraft? Or are you at the front one with the picture of the world and your profile and stuff? Because, yeah. Hey Dave, mate. Visually says he's been watching Frames are jumping, GPU percentage up and down, CPU's all over the place. Well, frame gen stuff will do that, and maybe the DLSS does that because it compensates. But if you've got that other thing that's on, the one that's supposed to make it go, keep it up at a higher level, whether it's up or down. Don't know what that one's called. MS and Isobo have already stated that there was a big screw up, and there's GPU CPU issues and FPS issues all on their end with the update, but they will fix them in Sim Update 4. Cool. Is that out next week? Oddly, the sim is smooth though. Yeah. Front menu with world. Yeah. Something's going on there then, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad I climbed here. Look at that road. That'll be a fun road to climb. A little less on the angle that it's on, but that's pretty cool. Bit of a look out there. Zigzag down road down that that hill there. Awesome. I mean, it'd be an awesome place to visit, but there's not much here other than that road. You break down or have an accident, there's a very high chance that nobody's going to find you for days or weeks. Did the sun just go down again? Yeah, it did. Try DLSS, TAA, DLAA, all of them, same result. I don't get DLAA. I only get DLSS, TAA, and off, or none, or something like that. I don't see a DLAA. DLAA, yeah. Next year, tentatively, don't even. Yeah, when you look at social media and all the forums guaranteed, or forums, it's literally tens and tens of thousands have all the same issues. Look, to be honest, I'm glad I did that 4.5 hour stream of, oh my god, I didn't swear, luckily, but not on. Actually, I didn't even swear when I was on mute. So, you know, I just was too frustrated. But I'm sitting on 97 to 105 frames a second. I don't know if that's real or not. I want to shake the screen around and see if I can keep those frames, and I'm worried if I do that it's going to crash the desktop just before I land. I mean, how far away are we? 47 nautical miles. 101 frames a second. I don't look, 107 frames a second. Even though she's animated, I'm not losing anything there. So I don't know. It's working. Let's hope it doesn't. Yeah. What is beta for them? Normal beta testing to make sure it's nearly 100%. Yeah, the whole company. Maybe Microsoft have different beta testing. Isn't this whole Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 shouldn't it be considered an early access? And where all the beta testers? I mean, realistically, isn't that it? It's okay, you're doing it for me. What were you doing for me? What did I miss? Yeah, the whole thing's beta test. I think the biggest issue, says Mr. TPHI, is, and what they need to do is, with beta, is still have them all on the same server as everyone else. You've got a few thousand people beta testing, and then you go live and there's hundreds of thousands loading all at once. The problem with that is we're streaming most of this stuff. Beta testers are put onto a separate server. You can't push out beta files like you could in 2020 to like client side, client being the like to everybody who downloads the update. We don't download much of an update. All we do is the startup file that gets into the correct server side with the update. So everything's run at their end. They control everything. They're not pushing it out to everybody. So beta testers are put onto a separate server, which probably can handle the amount of beta testers. But the rest of us, all once they move that over to the main servers, that's where they find all the issues. And they're like, whoops. Yeah. Here for lunch. Safe flying. Thank you, Ian, mate. I'm going to have my lunch soon too. Actually, technically breakfast. I've had 2 coffees and I couldn't be bothered eating anything early this morning. But yeah, but when they did the first release was going to Sim Update 2, everyone in the beta were all on the same servers.
I didn't know you could fly a plane. Why, yes. Land, go.
And we could see everyone. Yeah, so what was the actual beta part there? Was a small client-side add-on. I have a feeling that most of this one was a server-based update. There's no reverting an update here because so much was client-side. See you, Ian, mate. Have a good day and thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Also, thank you very much for the donation. I'll have a coffee on you, absolutely. Yes, I want to go back to Sim Update 2. What's wrong with your Sim Update 3? I've not heard anything. There's Mr. Gammy Wombat popping in his show. How does he play games and still have the time to jump into other people's streams? It's like he multitasks or something. Well, now I know why Big Al was saying everybody's streaming at this time. Mr. Ozflight's on as well. Sheesh. He started half an hour ago. Well, we might do a raid over him after, just because everybody loves tube liners. And send all my GA flight over to him on the tube liner stream. That'd go down well, wouldn't it? Stutters every single airport. You get stutters every airport. Do you have any add-on for the airports? Like, I've got the runway textures mod, or markers or something. Have you got any of those that you need to get rid of or update? Mr. TBHI says, just what we've been discussing above, the massive performance issues, nothing but stuttering for some, the list goes on, and on 10 crash to desktop for some. Yeah. Well, technically I've had 10 now. I had 9 in the other stream and 1 today. No idea why. Wait, where's Mr. Gammy Wombat's stream? My brother's streaming as well. Ooh. Sandown Raceway, Victoria Raceway has got live streaming. Oh man. Wait, is Gammy Wombat finished? Oh no, there he is. Holy schmoly, even Sim Fanatic's flying. Oh yeah, he does a stream about this time. Well, I'm about to finish, so let's go and say hello in here again. Mute that. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's make Mr. Gammy Wombat wonder what's going on with some buffering. And it'll be like, wait, what? I'm buffering. Everyone knows why bottom line is what? Hang on. Everyone knows why bottom line. Oh, the bottom line is Sim Update 3. Okay, that's the reason why. Yeah. It was doing it before I installed any airports. Pure vanilla. Wow. Saw tons of beta testers saying it wasn't anywhere ready for release. Wow. Oi. Oh, that's what I did. Thank you. I'll take some landing lights. I can't see anything. I'll run that down to 4,500. You've landed and have been waiting for Brett for a bit. See, I'm reading other chat on other streams. I can now read what you're saying. Yeah. Yep. Oh, what was that? True story. Oh yeah, no, I didn't say it wasn't true. 100% true. Alright, we've got 13 nautical miles. This is my final landing spot, so you know, we'll go and finish up soon enough. What did he say? Alright, I can't stay. Alright, I'm going to jump out of that one. Get to my own stream here. Let's pop that on. Am I still running frame rate? I am. Let's see what happens when I put on my own stream. Back on this computer. Tell you what, it's still sitting around 90 something percent. 89 to 90 frame rate. Oh, not percent, refresh rate. That's good. Alright, cool. I can't see where I'm going here. It got dark. You can't say we weren't warned. Yeah, got that. Seen every time you'll see 20 beta testers on a stream, 19 of them say it's not even close. Yeah, okay. Well, if I release updates like this at work, I wouldn't work for long. No. 8.9 nautical miles. It's getting dark. I see the end of the runway. Autopilot off. Music. Didn't mind that 80s dystopia. Wow, it got dark quick. Oh, because we got cloud cover. Marked it up. Alright. Landing lights are on. Correct. Yep. Probably don't need the wind inspection light on. It's 7 degrees outside. Hey, it got a little colder. Oh, hang on. That's not the runway there, is it? It's sideways. What's those extra lights there? Oh, that's you guys parked there. Confusing me. Right, I'll go out over the water and bring it in with a 3-knot headwind. Alright. I think it is. I think it's actually, I thought that was my airport runway lights there, those bright white lights in the middle. Now I realise it's you guys parked there. We need AI to take over from Asobo and Microsoft. Yeah, I don't know about that. Where's my mouse button? There. Sit there, thank you. A lot of lighting, cloud detail, and some of the scenery does look absolutely breathtaking though. Having everything on ultra and everything running great, and what are we sitting at? 190 frames a second. Now that we did all the modifications the other night. I'll wait for that to actually go. See, that's 3% GPU for a second. It dropped down as I turned on the frame rate information. I'm actually happy with how that's working. So yeah. Oh, there's Mr. Gammy Wombat putting in his emojis again. Alright, we're going to oh wow, this slows down so quick. It's like you back off and it's like so much drag on the aircraft, I'm guessing. Yeah, alright, you're below 30. Let's drop that down. Tell me when I'm closer to 1200 feet, thank you. That was heaviest starter on the airstrip. Oh no. AI does all the work for a lot of developers of scenery and planes, etc. Does it? Wonder how I can actually develop my own plane. Love that look to view setting. Look at that, head focused on the end of the runway.
500. 400.
Okay, now I've got a 12-knot tailwind. Well, that's confusing. It actually was showing me the wind was coming from the other direction, so it looks like we're going to land with a tailwind. Well, that is really annoying. That was flaps too soon there.
100.
got a hole coming in the other end. We're not getting that first one. We'll have to take the second exit. Even with those reverses, still comes in pretty good. Pink aircraft over there. Wonder what that is. Some livery's not showing up correctly. Alright, hang on, let's get no, the other way. Taxi, thank you. Parking in behind there for me. See if we can sneak in behind Clam Jammer here. Try not to clip another aircraft on the way through. Oh, that's pretty close. Sitting next to Mr. Icarus. On what's probably actually a building, not a tarmac, but it is now. Hello, Mutt Dog. All right, can I have? Where's my overhead lamps? I saw the one on button here somewhere. Cabin. There we go, thank you. I'll take these down. Full feather. How to get that one to click? There, no, next one. Next one. And those off. That turn it off. Yeah, it looks like it's slowing down. There we go, thank you. Yep, alright, turn down. Cool. Taxi's off. Yes, I'm aware, I know I actually turned them off. Deliberately. We're off? We're good. We're off. Okay, cool. Somebody's still running. And let's turn off the other gear. Thank you. And cold and dark. I'll put that back in. Alright, out we get. Now I changed my outfit again. Wow, somebody left their plane running, didn't they? Let me get a photo here. I'm going to make it daylight though. Daylight come and we want a photograph. Ooh, silence. Silence. I kill you. Alright, Clam Jammer. There's a set of hair, mate. Well done. That's 80s 80s hairband. How come you guys are floating? Oh, because different aircraft. Yeah, that's right. Alright, winter outfit. Yeah, well, technically I have desert colored boots just like that, and I don't wear the jeans much. I'm more shorts, but I am in a black hoodie. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go for the black hoodie. So I've got to get clam jam up there. All right, who's off to my side here? Visualize and Jared, bring it in. I'm going to park the camera right there. Make sure you guys are in it. I'm going to put a picture on the Discords. Hang on, Clam Jammer was there and is there. Stop doing the moonwalk, Clam Jammer. Yeah, there you go. I think you love it how they're just like moving around. And look at that motley crew, hey? Very fashionable. I know. Actually very comfortable. More to do with comfort than anything else. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and flying along. I can actually get the crew like that and get another one without my mug in it. I'm going to probably go raid someone who I've never raided before. Instead of Mr. Sim Fanatic or Gammy Wombat, I'm going to go off to Ozflight and just say good day. See how his sim is going. I wonder if he's had any crashed desktops. It is tube line stuff, so yeah. My son changed my pilot. Alright, it looks very young. Yep, very fashionable. Yep. They keep walking after you stop. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to pop some music back on as well. There we go. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow with something. I haven't even worked out what stream I'm going to be, so what aircraft I'm going to fly yet. But catch you, everybody. Have a good one. See ya. Bye. Oh, there goes his car. Look at all the parts.
Look at the little fuel spitting out. Ready? Oh yeah, baby.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
We could brainwash the whole country.